So you woke up this morning and you felt amazing, or you didn't and you felt like you woke up on the wrong side of bed. Either way, you're here and you're listening to me. Might be distracting you from work. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. We're here together and we've got a few minutes to talk, and I don't want to take up too much of your time. So what we're going to talk about is sleep and why that's important and why you're more productive with more sleep, but not too much sleep, but not too little sleep that it's not enough sleep. You need to have the right amount of sleep. Just like Goldilocks, the Goldilocks amount of sleep. When you wake up, if you're feeling lethargic and your first thing is, let's get a coffee, have a look online what coffee does to your brain. Your brain on coffee, YouTube it, and you'll see, that doesn't sound very good. You're actually making yourself worse. And I believe sleep works in stages. You have, like fingers, stages of sleep. Not when you're actually asleep. Obviously you have REM sleep, deep sleep, light sleep, etc. But I'm talking, you go through a full cycle of sleep, and then another full cycle of sleep, and then another full cycle of sleep. And you get to a spot where your body is fully rejuvenated and you're actually able to function and work properly. People that look through the day and go through the day and go, yeah, and then they get this uprise and pick up, and then they get the 3 p.m. lull. The 3 p.m. lull, that is your body running out of energy from the night of sleep prior, and then you're going from, let's say, stage 5 of sleep, you're going down to stage 4, and then you get picked back up. And then from stage 4, maybe you continue, you go home, you watch some TV, and then you run out of stage 4. And then when you go to bed, your body goes, and it pulls this up, maybe a little bit of this one, enough to get you up to 3 p.m. again the next day. I know you can't catch up on sleep, but you can catch up on repairing your body, so you need less sleep. Think about the difference there. I was having 10 to 12 hours of sleep a night. Huge numbers.
It's huge! Huge.
Then I started cutting out all the different things in my diet. I was eating less meat, eating less wheat, eating lots of vegetables, 3 kilos of vegetables a day or more, eating heaps of vegetables. And what I found was when I cut all that stuff out, the amount of sleep required went down. I went from 12 hours and slowly it went down to 11, then it went down to 10, then it went down to 5, then it went down to 4.5 hours at night, and about an hour to an hour and a half throughout the day somewhere. So about 6 hours overall, and on a good day, if I'm not doing anything too strenuous, I can crack out sort of 5 to 5.5 over a 24-hour period. And that is awesome. I have less sleep now, but it all came down to my diet and health of my body. You have to read your signs. Try to cut out any stimulants in the morning and any depressants before you go to bed. Don't have alcohol, don't have cigarettes, and don't have coffee. Start your morning with a beer and end your night with a coffee. Don't do that. That is much worse. That's the worst advice you can ever have. Don't have coffee at all. Try to stay away from coffee for 1 week. If you get to the 10-day mark, oh, mate, if you get to the 10-day mark and you're around Southeast Brisbane, let me know. I'll come over and congratulate you, and we can have a beer together or a water or something else. Not a coffee. Coffee is not great in how it masks your tiredness. It masks the way that your body works. If it was good for you, you'd be able to have as much as you want. Carrots, within reason, obviously. You have too much of anything, you have 10,000 kilos of carrots a day, you're gonna die. 20,000 litres of orange juice a day has been led to cancer. But you're gonna be pretty well shut down and dead drinking a third of a swimming pool in a day of orange juice. Make sure that you take things in moderation. Any stimulants, cut completely out for 10 days. See what happens to your sleep. You'll be very surprised. You're gonna feel hella tired for a few days, and then it's all gonna bounce back. And you're gonna feel better and more revived without coffee. No stimulants. Woo! Stay good.